Hey guys, this is AB GamerX, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Lazarus Hardcore Nuzlocke series. As you can see, I still got a Basculin, and we're currently on route Bronze Fields, which is like Route 1, I think. The second part of it. That's because all I need to do is do this, take down, boom, down goes Mudbray, there's the recoil, there's the level up, and now we learn Crunch. But upon the level up, we now get Basculegion. Let's go. So it actually didn't take long to get the amount of health points needed to, you know, evolve it, but hey, regardless, we got ourselves an early game Basculegion. Which wants to learn Bitter Malice. That's special, right? A spine-chilling resentment lowers the foe's attack. Well, since we don't need takedown anymore, might as well learn it. Even though I'm very sure you're mostly physical. And you're trying to learn Shadow Force, which is infinitely better because you're a physical attacker. It's 120 base power. Like, it ain't Phantom Force, it's straight up Shadow Force. Almost have to get rid of Chipway for this. No, we'll get rid of Bitter Malice. There's your Shadow Force. So wait, what's the level up set like that for that? Like, how does that work? Yeah. Basculegion. So once you evolve, you get both Bitter Malice and Shadow Force. So I'm assuming it's just the same for both. The male and female Basculegion. Of course, if you have a female Basculegion, I think you actually want Bitter Malice. Since I believe that's more special. In my current Basculegion, adaptability and Shadow Force. This thing's gonna hit like a truck and hit hard. And for this point in the game, 78 base speed is respectable. So, we'll now head back over here to Juice Mill Town, and we'll get ourselves some more nature mints. We can probably get more berries here while we're at it. So let's see here. You're definitely going to be adamant. You're good. You're fine with neutral for now. That's a decent enough Sand Slash. Breaks in, just because of the low special attacks type, we'll get a modest mint for you. And anyone in the box need a mint? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be using Beautify too long or too much longer, but Rash is still good nature. Fine enough, probably will at the moment. Like, that is a good nature on Sneasel, but I think Jolly will probably just be straight up better. Alright, so I'll get one Jolly, one Modest, and I'll go Adamant on Basculegion for now. Okay, let's heal up in the meantime. And I apologize for the late start. I had to deal with lighting issues, which is somewhat resolved now. So buy 1 adamant mint. Modest. There we go, one of these. Hello, Tripa and Deeper Lead. And Jolly, where you at? There's Jolly. Since we're here, may as well buy some berries, not mulch. Berries. Of course, they cost 300 each. We currently have 7, so we can probably not buy those anymore. Playing Pokemon Lazarus. So let's buy 5 Lumberries. We have a lot of rest users, so I'm gonna buy 10 Chesto berries for now. Actually, let's buy 20. Because we can. Berries I don't think we'll need just yet. 5 of these. And 5 raspberries. That'll do for now. And now let's level up. Basket Legion to the level cap. Aqua Tail. Yeah, this thing's gonna cook. Yes, I like Pokemon. 21, 22, 23. Yeah, Soak could be a weird tech option, but I'm gonna pass. Double Edge? Nope. Too much recoil. Which I no longer need. And now that I think about it, I don't think I leveled up Sneasel. Nope. Okay, so we'll do that real quick. Ice Shard, perfect. Go to Quick Attack. Agility. I think I'm gonna pass. Metal Claw, give it a few swipes. Home Claws, nice little setup move. I'll get rid of Icy Wind, I guess. Ice Fang, hello. And it looks like they buffed Ice Fang to be 70 base power. I like Ice Shard more, though. You know, maybe I won't need Metal Claw. Okay, so, back in the box. Right, not yet. Let me at least do the Nature Mint stuff, so... Jolly to you. And you know what? I'll think I'll put Croconaw back in the box for now. Mainly because I think Gyarados is just straight up better at the moment. So Adamant Mint on the Basket Legion. And Modest Mint on 2 Breaks In. And now we have to get back to where we were before. And we made every single possible encounter that we can get at the moment. We still have the egg that we got beforehand, which will apparently hatch into a random shiny Pokemon. However, we need to wait for a route that I can actually hatch it on. And especially if there are any encounters I don't need on that route, or if there's another area in the game I can go to. It counts as a new area, but you can't actually, you know, catch any Pokemon. Right, and of course, we battled all the trainers on this route, where we last left off. And same thing applies to here, which means next place of interest is inside the cave. Inside of good old Frostlass Cavern. And of course, we need to use Flash here. So you can learn Cut, but you can't learn Flash, despite the fact you're a Fire-type Pokemon. You literally have a stick that can act as a torch. Okay, so let's save. And now let's head back over to the correct page on the dock. Go back into Frostlass Cavern. So, Robin will have Baltoy and Eevee as their Pokemon. We'll give Basket Legion a go. Of course, we made our encounter here, which was Sneasel. Swine-Up could have been nice. Here to test these rumors. Alright, so we're just gonna Aqua Tail. Thankfully, you can't. Self-destruct because I'm a ghost type. Hey. As a reminder, if you're at the level cap, and next trainer, Alolan Meowth, followed by Cubone, Woobat. I see two dark types, and I switch out. I think I'll go Aeron. If it's a Cubone, I can easily switch out. But yeah, if you're at the level cap, you'll automatically only gain 1 experience. I think. So Rock Slide versus Iron Head. Iron Head does more damage. I thought I had rocked him still, but nope, you got Rock Slide. Thief. I don't think I'm holding anything. So Rock Slide, and you're gone. And Woobat, you're gone as well. What could you even imprison? Maybe the move just goes off no matter what. Next trainer is Charger Bug, Dwebble, Beautifly, Dustox, and it's a bug catcher, so. I guess I'll keep Aeron out for now. Of course, we will have to do with ice puzzles. Alright, so there we go. Ento, there you are. Dustox. A Rock Slide. You survive. Alright, I'll Rock Slide again because you're gonna Moonlight. Charger Bug, I am gonna switch out just in case you have Mud Slap. Yeah, let's go Sand Slash. I could probably get a roll up setup going. If I still have it, which I don't think I do. Nope, it was Rock Tomb. String Shot miss, but you're gone, so it's not an issue. Here comes the Dwebble. Just gonna Rock Tomb, you don't really pose a threat. Yep, you're gone. Alright, fast Pokemon up front. I'll go Sand Slash. So that's the way to go. Up TM13. Isn't that normally Ice Beam? Ice Beam already, that's dumb. But I'm teaching it, if I'm able to. Only Basket Legion and Gyarados can learn it. I mean, I could get rid of Crunch. I think I'm gonna pass. Hisuian Sneasel. Of course, we made our encounter. Also, in the event of Dupe's Claws with weird, you know, regional species shenanigans, I will count them as separate encounters. So if I see a Hisuian Sneasel as a possible encounter I can get, I'm going to catch Hisuian Sneasel. Because let's be real, they're almost two different Pokemon. Alright, into the cavern we go. Next set of trainers, there's only one here. Sandor with a Dreepy and a Finizen. And he only uses 2 Pokemon. No matter which one you send in first. Now let's go with a Gyarados lead. However, we still need to find a grass type counter. Like, yes, we have Sneasel. Is it going to cut it for the most part? I don't think so. We'll just talk to him now, get it out of the way. Right, you have a... Okay. So the dock's not up to date with you. And so I'm just going to Facade. And Bite. Okay, so switching to Dreepy. There we go, there's the Bite, you're gone. Of course, we can get over there right now, but... items await me. Moonstone, it's always nice to have. Hang on, I'm gonna get over there. Okay, so... well, there's only one way to go from there. Okay, so it's here, 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 and here. Never melt ice. Alright, I'll take that. Then head back through here. So, next trainer, we Beatrice with Duskull and the Leap. I mean, as long as you have Ice Fang, you can take it on. Spell? You must be Beatrice. Yep, the icy walls, they're closing in. Duskull. Bite. There we go, you're down. And there's no Leap. Ice Fang will 2-shot. See? Nice 2-shot. That's Frostbite. That's right. And let's just do it. Bite. And you might be your own trainer. Oh, never mind. Don't haunt me. I thought you were a ghost type Pokemon. People say there's a huge wild Frostlass somewhere in this cave. I want to find it and be friends with it, but I'm too scared. Wait, you're grown up, can you help me? Find and catch a Frostlass in the cave for me. So you need Surf in order to actually catch the Frostlass for that quest. Oh, really? There's nothing there? That's why I know. So, optional double battle, which we're not going to do. Dedenne and Amora. Two Pokemon that couldn't be wildly more different if they tried. Alright, I'll lead Sandslash, I guess. As I believe we're almost through the cave. Dedenne. That's gonna be a magnitude. Hello, mugs with sunglasses, Wario Bauer. Alright, that's Rock Tomb because we can. That's a super potion. Which means I'll just outspeed KO you with a magnitude 6. There we go. And now more comes in. Ice type move incoming, so we go Basculegion. Excuse me. Yep, Aurora Beam. We take that. Yeah, let's test out an Aqua Jet. Adaptability with Stab. This is going to do damage. Yeah. And last trainer here. Pachirisu, Tyrant, Yamper. Alright, so yeah, that's just easily Sandslash. Yamper. That's just Magnitude, get you out of here. Now Tyrant or Pachirisu. So Magnitude 9, that's a one-shot. Thank you. Next. Aspel Hills. So this is just a checkpoint area. That's all it is. But with the new route comes new encounters. I guess you could find Dusk Ball here at the cave as well, but oh well. Alright, so new area, new encounters, so let's head over there to Aspel Hills. Alright, no water whatsoever. So let's get this up on screen. Here's our list of encounters for this route. So it's looking like 20% Tauros, 20% Tauros C, 15% Palmy, 10% Galarian Meowth, 10% Yamper, 6% Chatot, 5% Buizel, 4% Hawlucha. But nighttime. Paldean Tauros A and B are 20%. Palmy 15%. Galarian Meowth 10%. Dedenne 10%. Yamper 10%. Stunky 6%. Shortle 5%. And Hawlucha 4%. Yeah, nighttime encounters are just the best ones because Paldean Tauros. But let me just check the Pokemon data sheet real quick. I got the Paldean Tauros on screen. So A and B are water and fighting. Or water and fire, respectively. Alright, so yeah, we want the nighttime encounter list. Yep, heal my Pokemon, but at the same time, I would like a nighttime encounter. On one hand, it could be faster to just head back. But why do that when I can just speed through the time? This will probably be faster in the long run. And that way, we don't have to deal with the ice path, or the ice puzzles again. Gonna wait till about midnight. Just to be safe. Alright, let's save. Make sure I don't accidentally run into whoever you are. As I say that. Sodomite. That's fine, we can probably take out whatever you get. Trillia. You might have Magical Leaf. Let's just play it safe. Oh, we need to see what Pokemon you've got. Hex is a little unfortunate. Or, not Hex, Lucky Chant, but it's fine, we could two-shot or just one-shot on a Hex, never mind. Damn. Body weird. That's Hypnosis. Hey, you're fast. You missed. If I said earlier we needed a grass counter, I'm an idiot. It's a water counter we still need. There, you're gone. Optional trainer. Me being stupid. Alright. The event Tauros comes out. Send Noctowl in. Now, come on now. Paldean Tauros. Either one is fine. Even though I like the water one better, I will take a Fire Tauros as well. Come on, Tauros. Palmy. Oh, there's our counter to water. I think it might even be close to evolving as well. As you can probably tell, I'm not going to use Revival Blessing. I only have 3 Quick Balls left. Hopefully we can get Fly soon. So I'll try and catch this thing the actual correct way. So Hypnosis. We're gonna Psybeam once, and that's it. And I'll throw a Pokeball. Because I don't think this thing has a high catch rate. Low catch rate, I mean to say. Well, it's nice to have a water counter. Not one I've been looking for, but I'll take it. Like, Palmot's not awful. So now let's get back over to the list of trainers. So next up, Vito, V-Pokemon, Lullaby, Mudbray, Rockruff. Aeron seems like a safe enough option, I suppose. Oh, see, there's the Paldean Tauros right there. Let's get some items. Battle you, Veto. Mudbray. Okay, worst possible switch. That's fine, I can go Basket Legion. I wonder if I can even one-shot an Aqua Jet. Ow, that's gonna hurt. I'm not risking a crit. And an Aqua Tail miss, because I'm not using Aqua Jet. And I'm not using Aqua Jet. Aqua Tail has a chance to miss. I'm going Gyarados. Ice Fang. Bite. Lullaby. And that's perfectly fine. I can Ice Fang. Flatter for confusion. Here, I'm gonna go Sand Slash here, because this gives me a free opportunity to switch into you before the Rock Ruff comes in. Yeah, Feint Attack does nothing. I'll Crush Claw since that's 100% accuracy in this game. Grimer, so the list is wrong again. But that's fine, Magnitude will just knock you out. Alright, heal up our Basket Legion. And that's a double battle. Oh, does this count as a boss fight? What the heck? Nico... Wait, no. Wait, who's Nico? Alright, so we must have an important fight coming up then. Alright, well, for now, let's focus on Lena and Maria. They'll use all 4 Pokemon of Snorunt, Shuppet, Skiploom, Litwick. Snorunt, Skiploom, Litwick. Okay, well, if you 2 Pokemon are going to be weak to fire. And then 2 Pokemon weak to Ghost. Wait, oops. Actually, I want Gyarados up front. I'm not gonna risk the Basket Legion if I don't need to. Snorunt and Shuppet. So 5 spin the Snorunt and bite the Shuppet. Bite the Shuppet. Litwick and Skiploom. Fire spin the Skiploom and bite the Litwick. Skiploom a bit bulky, but that's fine because Litwick gets 1 shot with a crit. Stun Spore miss, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, damageless fight. I'm gonna save. Alright, boss fight list against Nico. Wait, so he has... He's guaranteed to have Duskull as his ace. And then 2 Pokemon between Herdier, Alolan Sandshrew, Mudbray, and Cyclizar. Like, I don't imagine this being too trivial. But it's a boss fight, so gotta play it a little bit careful, you know? So let's see here. Herdier could be a bit of an issue because of Intimidate. Alolan Sandshrew I don't find being a threat whatsoever. Like, I could probably just save it for last, personally. Like, make sure, if you have Mudbray, I can just wait for Mudbray to get KO'd, and then deal with you later. Cyclizar could be a bit annoying. Duskull. Wait, this is a rival fight, I think, isn't it? I think it's a double battle. It's not. But I need to prepare for the Herdier just in case, because that is by far the biggest threat at the moment, outside of maybe Mudbray. It doesn't help most of my Pokemon are physical. Like, I guess I could go Aron? Aron lead, if you go into Mudbray. I can go Gyarados. And then I can go into, usually take out Duskull. Same path if you have Cyclizar second. If you Cyclizar first, I'll protect turn 1. Debate out a Rock Smash. Go Gyarados, go from there. I could think no matter what, I'll be fine. Alright, so let's go with an Aron lead. Adam? Oppa! I thought it was you. Here, come look at these statues. Heh, looks like Duskull remembers you too. In fact, Duskull seems like it wants to battle you. I'm not much of a battler, but I'll give it my all. He wants to look at the statues. Hey, Belle. Alolan Sandshrew. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just gonna go straight into Breaks In, and Fire Spin will just one-shot. Yep, Iron Defense. That's why I didn't Protect, because that's just a free switch. Fire Spin. No Sturdy, so you're gone. Actually, Herdier here would be kind of nice. But it's going to be Cyclizar. Let's get you on screen. Rock Smash, Bite, Quick Attack, U-Turn. So the most amount of damage you can do to me is U-Turn. Which I doubt it will use. So it's either going to be Rock Smash, Bite, or Quick Attack. Regardless, Gyarados can take care of it. Yeah, Rock Smash does nothing. I guess it counts Rock Smash as a setup move, so that's why I prioritize that. Alright, you're fast, but that's fine. Especially since Intimidate neutralized one of those Rock Smashes. Gonna Ice Fang, because you're probably gonna Potion. Yep. Ooh, not enough for full health. That's gonna be a KO unless I low roll. That's a low ball. Alright, that was a crit. At least it didn't quick attack there. Or bite. I am at -3 defense. But I doubt the Duskull can even one-shot me. Plus I outspeed it, so... I'm gonna use Bite. Alright, just don't pursue me next turn. Okay, we're fine. We're chilling. Yeah, literally nothing to worry about. Only thing that could have made things awkward was some awkwardly timed crits, which is not gonna happen. Don't tell her I said that. I called you over for a reason. Look at these statues. These are two brothers who lived back when the Ilios region was young. On the left was a mighty king, while to the right was a humble poet. Both pursued happiness in different ways. The king, obsessed with worldly possessions, strove to become the richest man in the region. The one that Donald Trump wishes to be. The poet remained humble, choosing to help others and follow his heart. Now, the thousands of years later, you can see which was better for everyone. The king's statue remains overgrown and weathered, while the statue of the poet is cleaned and cared for. Sorry for the info dump. The point is, there are more important things in the world than money and power. You've had encounters with Team Chimera, as I'm sure you remember. I believe they share a goal with this ancient king. I remember rumors that they've set up camp somewhere around Sofo City to find a hidden treasure, a keystone. My bet is they want to control Mega Evolution and squeeze even more money out of the Ilios region. Head into Sofo City, root out Team Chimera, and bring me back that keystone. You can't let them keep their hands on it. Alright, will do. But unfortunately, we're not done yet with these routes. Because first things first, let's heal. I do hope the next HM we get is Fly, though. Arden has Glaring Meowth, Crabrawler, Phalanx, and only used 2 of them. Let's see, I see Ghost... I see Fighting types... Yeah, let's go Basket Legion. Crabrawler. We're gonna Aqua Tail. Phalanx. Aqua Tail. Oh, you're bug fighting? Alright, Aqua Jet. The king ever so closer to the power of Mega Evolution. Yay! Next trainer has Stunky and Pommel. You can see where this is going. Chatot. The doc is wrong once again. It's fine, I can Rock Tomb this. Cause Sing missed. And now you're dead to a Crush Claw. That's why I send in the Stunky. Magnitude. Goodbye. Next turn. No Aftermath for you. Took barely any damage, so we're fine. Next trainer. 2 Pokemon between Floette, Meditite, and Gothita. Floette, Meditite, Gothita. Oh, I accidentally went the right way. Never mind. I thought I was going the wrong way. Gothita. Pure Psychic, so Crunch is enough. Floette, don't be a grass type. There we go. Aqua Tail. Yep, there's the Fire Tauros, which I was kind of hoping for. Either that or water. Arios Town was taken over by Team Chimera a few months ago. I have business in the port. Can you believe this? Blocking the path to a major city like it's nothing. I know Team Chimera is dangerous, but life must go on, right? Yeah, I'm kind of with him on that one. That's fine, I'll be there in a few gym badges. Okay, so Blitzel, Onyx, Corfish, Skrelp. That's why I knew you'd lead Onyx, so that's why I kept out Bastard Legion. Aqua Jet. Won't one-shot because it's dirty, potentially. Alright, that was Rockhead. Corfish. Again, still no amazing water counters, so I'll stay in. And I'm gonna Shadow Force. If Shadow Force looks like Phantom Force, then this should ignore Protect. Basket Legion's gonna cook. If you survive. Blitzel. And easy switch into Sand Slash. And let's just manage to get this over with. There we go. I hope you can get access to Dig soon so I can finally get rid of Magnitude. Hello? A house? Make art. Tell me Drapic was the tallest Pokemon ever exists. If you find one, show me the picture on your Pokedex. Okay, so Sophos Ruins. So I think we're almost done with this route here, right? Sophos Outskirt Public Library, open to all, 24 hours a day. Anything important here? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't have an Oricorio. Yeah, that's not happening. Beep beep. I'm a child. Oops. Sophos City. Arcade! Yeah, there's Pokemon Center. Alright, let's save. Let's look at our encounter. Let's see if we're here. In Sophos City. Okay, so you can't get legendaries here, but that's later in the game, so we're not gonna bother with that. Shelter with an old rod. Alright, now we look at the grass encounters. Alright, 20% Wingull, 20% Swablu, 10% for Crabrawler, Helioptile, Comfey and Ponyta. 8% Corphish, 5% Nosepass, 5% Giraffe Rig, 2% Hone Edge. Nighttime. 20% Wingull Noctowl, 10% Crabrawler Baltoy, Curlia and Galarian Ponyta, and same percentages for Corphish, Nosepass, Not 2, and Hone Edge. I think the nighttime encounters might be slightly better just because of Curlia alone, and Claydol's actually kinda decent. But that depends. Can we get any encounters from the arcade, assuming this is like the game corner? Play pinball, get prizes. Do I need a coin case? Because you know what? I am down to play pinball. Diglett pinball, Meowth pinball, Gengar pinball. See you! Let's play see you! Oh, this is sick. Come on, By the way, it is just the A button to hit these guys. Or, the physics are a little weird. But I'm assuming this is pushing past what this game should really be capable of. Oh wow, I stink. Come on. Oh, I had that. Nah. There we go, I got you. Yeah. No, why'd you go over there? Did I get 10 at least? 8 coins? What? Oh, really? Alright, doing much better this time. Oh, really? I had that. Oh, really? Starting to get the hang of this. Oh, missed. Come on, I did so well. I gained 1 pinball point. EV modifying items in exchange for 1 pinball point. Random rare item in exchange for 1 pinball point. Let's see. The spell tag. Oh, I love how Basque Legions look at the screen as at the counter as well. Oh, that was coincidental. Oops. I think we know what item we're giving Basque Legion. Oh god. Let's try out one of each of the pinballs. How can I keep track of points? There's the Gengar. Alright, there's the Hunters. Come on, Gengar's gotta be coming up soon. Here comes the big man. Gengar! Did I win? I think I won. Yeah, that's not trippy or anything. Yay! Yeah, let's play Meowth pinball now. Meowth, that's right. No! Wow, this might be the worst one yet. Really? Can I at least get that? Oh no, why do you decide to cook? Meow, that's right, you get nothing, cause that one's really bad. Dig, diggity dig. Alright, I think I need to get all the Diglets before the Dugtrios come around. Drill. No! Got her! Drill. Can I hit you? Fun fact, this is the first one that doesn't have a time limit. What the? I'm gonna save... because I don't think that was supposed to happen. What the hit you? Yeet! Trail, trail, trail. Oh! Theoretically, this could be the fastest one to farm pinball points. 2 pinball points. A random set of EV modifying items in exchange for 1 pinball point. What happens if I save up 5? Alright. Hi. What the? Stop leaving the table. Come on now, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3. There we go. I think I'm up to 3 now. Hey! One. A 2. A 3. That should be 4 points. A 1, a 2, 3. Alright, so that's 5 pinball points. Random set of EV modifying items in exchange for 1 pinball point. Nope. 5 pinball points. I'll give you a random rare item in exchange for 1 pinball point. Interested? Yes, we'll go for all rare items here. Poison Barb. Let's try again. Black Belt. Wishing Star for Dynamax, okay. 2 left. Let's go rare item. Metal Coat. Hello. Even though I'm pretty sure the evolution methods have changed in this game. And another spell tag. Okay. Well, I can give that to Noctowl. I can give that to Noctowl, and I can give the Metal Coat to Aaron. I'm addicted. We'll go 5 more, but then we'll continue with the game for real. Because we still got encounters we could potentially get. I only did this just to see if there are encounters in here I could potentially find. From in the arcade. You know, like how you normally get encounters in the game corner. But right now, I just want to play pinball. Okay, I glitched it out. We're good. One. 2, 3. Hey. 3. There we go. That's 1. Hey. I did not approve of a gutter ball. Did not approve of a gutter ball. There we go. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 points. One, 2, 3. There we go. Starting to get the hang of it. So that's 3. 3 pinball points right there. Come on now. To the right you go. There we go. Keep on going. There we go. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 points. Fun fact, if you actually look deep through my live stream page on my channel, I once did play a Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire pinball for over 8 hours. Because let me tell you, Pokemon pinball, it is addicting. Probably dangerously addicting for my part, so yeah, maybe don't continue that. As much as I want to see if I can break my own record from my childhood, unfortunately that save file for it is no longer with me. So if I even want to continue that save file on stream, it's never going to happen. Oh, saved it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's 5 pinball points. Let's head back over here. Get 5 more random items. Silver powder for bug type moves, which is really only useful for Beautifly at the very moment. Never Melt Ice, which I already have, which I'm not even using. Mystic Water, that's what I'm looking for, because that I'm going to give to Basculin right now. Dragon Fang, that's not very useful at the moment. And another Metal Coat. Mystic Water, give Basculin. I was really hoping for maybe a Soft Sand or something. Dude, this Basculin is going to cook. And it's getting EVs slowly. Alright, so I'm gonna save. Maybe I'll do more pinball off screen and we'll do some more rolls. Because we do need to continue with the story at some point. And if I'm being completely honest, most of these encounters here don't really interest me. To the point, I think we're going to get our egg encounter here. But let me see, what items can I even get here? Scroll further on the list. See here. Ooh. We can actually buy ability capsules and ability patches here. Get a rare candy as a reward, I don't care. Oh, you get a life orb here? Eviolite Assault Vest? Get a covert cloak as a reward. Battle Pavilion stuff, which I'm not sure if I want to do yet, even though you can get Toxic and Wise Glasses. Can't get a good rod here now. Eventually, but let's see. Good rod encounters. Sappho City. Good rod. Psyduck Launcher Finion. Yeah, I think the egg sounds very tempting here. Okay, we're gonna hatch the egg. The egg here is our Sappho City encounter. Let's check on our Pommy. Bold Nature, that's really bad. Great Ivies. And Nuzzle, Dig, Bite, Spark. Yep, that is indeed a Pommy. Battle Pavilion. Learn, adapt, and win. I'm gonna save again. And we are gonna hatch this egg. And hopefully it'll be a typing that we need. I would honestly really like a grass type here to help take care of water types. Because even though we already have a water counter with Tommy, I think we can do better. Especially with something I can safely switch into. And I think because of the person I chose, I believe it's either going to be a random water, fire, or grass Pokemon with a chance to be a starter. If we do get a dupe here, I can reroll. Or reroll, you know, it counts as a dupe, so I don't use it. But it's shiny, so who knows? Fomantis! Shiny Fomantis! It's a grass type. We need that. I'm taking it. Quiet nature is not amazing. We have Contrary immediately. Contrary Leaf Storm. We are taking that. Hey, what level do you evolve? Because you could be coming on the team right now. Level 29 during the day. Okay, so you're not usable yet. And normally, if you want to include Shiny Claws, this just counts as, you know, Shiny Claws encounter. You can catch it without it affecting your other encounters. But because it's a fixed Shiny, I'm not going to count it as Shiny Claws. I'm just going to count it as my normal encounter. But you're going in the box for now because, I can't really use you at the moment until you evolve. But it's nice to know we actually have a grass Pokemon now. Okay, so we can get a lot of good items by playing pinball. So I'll probably farm pinball points off screen, and then the next time we stream this game, we'll redeem them all. Just out of curiosity, can I actually buy Pokeballs yet? Or Great Balls, I mean. Yeah. And Super Bells. Yeah, let me buy 10 of these. Alright, I do have Great Balls, never mind. But let's look at the trainer list here for Sophos City. So there's Sophos Ruins. Should we take care of all that stuff first? Yeah, what is this Battle Pavilion thing? Is this like a rental battle facility or something? The battle swap rules are listed. Oh, they're all rentals. Okay. So, we're just gonna do this, but if we white out, I'm not counting it as a whiteout. Because we can actually get the TM for Toxic by doing this. Okay, so we just need a 3... Wait. No, 3-win streak at the Battle Pavilion is just a Hyper Potion. Never mind. I need to talk to someone else. It's, Oh wait, it's Sailor in the Battle Pavilion. Hi there. Are the other Pokemon are cheating? Yeah, nice. Okay. Yay, Toxic! So we can get the Wise Glasses as Bird-Brained reward. Certain Pokemon particularly excels at managing battle terrain. Alolan Raichu's Master of Terrain, which I can't even do. Corphish. Alright, so that's where we need to go. I'm afraid to talk. Oh, wait. It's a vendor. These guys. Okay, so. Yeah, this is where you buy the ability patch. And ability capsules. Which is very important. So, Sandslash, I'm going to look at your abilities real quick. You can have Earth Eater as an ability, which is already amazing. But let's see here. Next up. What else was I curious about? Noctowl. Shadow Tag, Keen Eye, or Tintin Lens. The fact you lost Insomnia really sucks. Shadow Tag is interesting, but I don't think there's going to be too many instances where the AI will switch out voluntarily. Braixen's ability, Magician. It can be Magician or it can be Tangling Hair, and I'm not going to teach you any of those. Is Aeron still gonna be like light metal? Heavy metal. Until you evolve when it becomes Dragon's Maw. I feel like I've heard that ability before. Attack or special attack is multiplied by 1.5 if a Dragon type move is used. No, you do not become a Dragon type. What about Sneasel? Pickpocket as usual. Mantis already has your ideal ability. Alright, Beautifly. Swarm and Rivalry. Yeah, you're not getting Rivalry. Poliwhirl, you can get Swift Swim with your hidden ability. Politoed, obviously you'll get Drizzle. And Politoed becomes Water Normal. Alright then. And I'm assuming Crocodile will still be Sheer Force. Yep. It has a chance to be Sheer Force. Do you really have... Oh, you still have Torrent. Okay. And Palmy I'm not even that interested in. Okay, but we're going to keep those options open for later. And though Earth Eater is really tempting, I don't think I need it at the moment. So So let's head back over to the trainer list here, see where we're going up against next. Sophos Ruins. I guess a Chimera Grunt with Stantler and Sneasel. I see fighting type opportunity and I can't take advantage. I remember, I think Stantler might be part ghost or psychic in this game. Or is it still normal? It's still normal, but of course it evolves into psychic type. With Wordier. But the fact there's a double battle right here. Just against a Chimera Grunt. So how do I get to Sophos Ruins then? Do we get Surf next instead of Fly? Yep, there's the good rod. Satyr's Lair, the legendary cave of Ilios. Hyper Potion. So it must be this Chimera Grunt then. With Stantler and Sneasel. Actually, if you... I don't know if Stantler might get a jump kick or not, actually. But regardless, I'm gonna send you out anyways. Oh, I probably messed up, because I don't think he get encounters in Satyr's Lair. Alright, I'm using Protect. I need to see what you're using. Do you have a Jump Kick? You have a Confuse Ray. Iron Head does most damage. Crit! I'm taking that. Sandile! They changed the dock! Gary dose you up. You don't have a Sneasel? Hey, well, I took no damage whatsoever, so... Satyr's Lair... Oh, it still counts as Sophos City. Oh, I should not have walked in that. We found Chimera Thug. Help has arrived. You young trainer, you'll be my assistant. Musa, dance in the gym leader of Sophos City. I've been holding off all these Team Chimera members, but now we must harmonize and work together. You take the two grunts and I'll wipe out this admin. Okay. Double battle, they'll use 2 Pokemon each. One uses Mankey, Quagsire, Nose Pass. The other has Gligar, Meditite, Onix. I am 100% using Protect turn 1. Please just do not lead Nose Pass. Because there's a chance you might have Magnet Pull. Quagsire, Onix. Ugh. So I am protecting with Air on turn 1, that's for sure. Alright. Protect. And I guess I'm gonna go after the Onix first. Please be hit 2-shot. It is. Rock Polish. Ooh. Quagsire, what are you using? Amnesia. Well, Aeron's still getting switched out, that's for sure. Tempted to go Knockdown. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm gonna go Knockdown on the switch. Ice Spring the Onix again, even though Onix might outspeed Gyarados now. Dragon Breath. Ah! And weird time to get rid of Rest. I might status the Quagsire and just go with my Hex strategies. Nope, Hex ain't working. Not with the Amnesias. Meditite. Okay, I can just team up on the Meditite and it's not an issue. Hex, Meditite. And Facade, Meditite. Calm Mind, but Hex is still enough because it's a super effective hit. +3 special defense Quagsire, that's fine. It doesn't matter if your special defense is maxed out or not. Most of my mods are physical, with the exception of Noctowl. But I think now it's down to 1v1. So I'm just gonna Hypnosis. I'm gonna bite, hope for a flinch. Like, are we speed tied with Quagsire now? Or did we just straight up outspeed it before? I have no idea. Regardless, X. And we'll just go Facade. You stay asleep. That's fine. I doubt we were one-shotting it this turn anyways. Woke up. Yeah, we're speed tied. So that's literally like water triple kick. Oh my god. But that's fine. Do I will-o-wisp my own Gyarados to boost its own Facade? I think that would be a very stupid idea. But considering Mankey or Nose Pass is next, I'm actually going to switch into Basket Legion. Oh, I messed up. Well, that works too, I guess. And let me just... Okay, yep, I do have Crunch. Because this thing couldn't Water Absorb. And just in case, it's Mankey. I'll go Breaks in. Crunch finishes you off. Nose Pass comes in. Sorry, I had to switch out Breaks in. know Sand Slash on the base level surface may not be a good idea. Actually, you know, I could probably stay in, right? Yeah, Aqua Jet, Rage, Magical Leaf combo is enough to knock you out. I'm not gonna rely on Aqua Tail Miss. Yeah, because that might be sturdy. Wasn't even sturdy. How could this happen? I thought we had the advantage. You better get out of here. There goes your Arcanine. Arcanine, no, get back here. Hold on there, bud. Give me that keystone back, and I'll let you catch up to your cronies. Alright, fine, it's worth this anyway. The boss and the other Edmund have already knobbed a few from across Ilios. You'll never stop us. Just you wait. We'll come back in force someday, bring everyone to their knees. What a thrilling battle. Your strategy, the moves you use, the timing of your attacks. You move in perfect harmony with your team. Please come challenge me at my gym. Oh, as for the keystone, I already have my own as a gym leader. What should I do with it? Your friend Nico was looking for it? Here, bring it to him. If you trust him, so shall I. I'll be returning to my gym. I hope to see you there soon. Our match will be legendary. And it's probably not safe to go any further. Alright, so we chase those guys off. Avoid the grass. Alright, so they were blocking the gym, that's what was happening. Alright, so let's take a look at the gym trainers. So, back to the sheet we go. Sappho's gym. Alright, just start off with just a straight up Oranguru. Simple enough. Ooh, hang on. We have a dark type. Let me take a quicker look at the boss fight coming up. A lot of psychic types coming up. Quite a few psychic types, so you know what? Let's bring Sneasel on the team. We could use a dark type. Fortunately, Breaksin might have to take a break for a little bit. Just for now. I mean, I got a King's Rock I could give you for now, I suppose. But why do that? Then we could go to the arcade, play some pinball. Until we get ourselves a black belt. Or not black belt, black glasses. We love pinball. A 1, a 2, a 3. Now life orb or black glasses, please. Twisted Spoon. I'll take it, it's a new item. But I think I could do a little bit better. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. One. A two. A three. Come on. We got enough of those. There's one, there's two, there's three. Black belt. Okay, that's not what we need. Man, I may have been the fastest one yet. I'll take the expert belt, that works. But I think its damage overall, it's slightly worse than the standard type increasing items. I think expert's only like 1.2 and like a black glass is only like 1.3. But regardless, expert's belt is still an item not to be slept on. There's the black glasses. So trainer number 1 only has a Rangaroo. Hold your pony toss before you enter the gym. I believe you know the rules. This gym is unique, as it is a trainer gauntlet. Once you enter, you cannot leave until all trainers and the gym leader are defeated. If you try to leave, all trainers will reset. So now we actually have to think of a team to actually bring to this. So, I think part of that strategy involves going for a life orb. And I am going to need to be buying potions. But don't worry, we won't be here long because we're going to get the life orb right now. Give me life orb. That's probably equally as good. Alright. Come on, life orb. Oh. Boo. It was worth a shot. Alright, so we need to prepare for the gym leader first and foremost. Because that takes priority always. Wait a minute. Oh, she leads with Heracross, which will Mega Evolve. So Mega Evolution lead right off the bat. And our only flying type... Actually, no, we have multiple flying types, but there's only one that's actually somewhat usable. Actually, hang on. Even though you don't have any flying type moves, there's no way of setting up, and I can just Will-O-Wisp it. Alright, so that works right off the bat. I will be giving you a Testo Berry for rest. Because I'm most likely not using Hypnosis in this battle. Hysterian Sneasel, probably just not even an issue. You use 3 yellow, and then a blue, so you have 5 Pokemon. Unknown, you never know what type of hidden power it's going to have. Gothorita, Dark type, Wind. Of course, you'll have equal share of fighting types, and a normal type Stantler. Right, but you can't do anything to Aeron, so there's that. Full Absorb Palmo. Right, so that's just Sandslash and Wind. Meditite. I mean, that's also just Noctowl and Wind. Then our final Pokemon's Mienfoo. Which, again, can't touch a Ghost type. So Noctowl's going to do a lot of hard carrying in this fight. The most important thing is getting the Will-O-Wisp off. like, oops. Sorry about that. Back over here we go. So we're definitely keeping Basket Legion. Because it'll be my second out for Mianfu and probably for Meditite as well. Even then, I don't think Gotham is going to be an issue. Unknown, Sneasel. If anything, I think the Sneasel is just the weird one to take on. To where maybe I just don't even bring in my own Sneasel to begin with. But no, I think I need Sneasel to help with the trainers. Because remember, I won't have a chance to heal. Or go back to heal up. That includes PowerPoint healing. So, before I even do anything, let's head to the shop. And we're gonna buy a lot of potions. So there's probably some stuff I can sell, right? I could sell that, but it's not worth anything. There's a Stardust. There we go. A Nugget. I'm gonna buy 20 just to be safe. And 10. How many lava berries do I have? 4 lava berries. It should be enough. On the other hand, if I need to get intimidated with Gyarados, that can also be a strategy I can do. On switch into Heracross. I am leading Weavile. And everyone else is going to be getting such berries eventually. Like, I'm assuming... Yeah, let's talk to the dude again. Trainer Gauntlet, once you enter, you cannot leave. Doesn't mean I can't heal in the middle of the gym fights. So I think I got my answers for everything, including Sneasel. Like, even for Sneasel, I could just Gyarados, spam Facade, and win. But let's hear it. Where's Rest? Can you give that to Nocto? And thing is, I need Will-O-Wisp. Hypnosis can still be useful. I almost never use Psybeam, so I'm gonna give it a Psybeam. Ice Beam isn't even going to be useful. Anyone bulk up? I don't think so. I have an Eviolite, which I'm probably just going to straight up give to Aeron. Expert Belt. I think coming up specifically, I might want to equip the spell tag on the Basket Legion instead of the Mystical Water. Not many other good items I want to use at the moment is the thing. Like, I got an expert belt I can give someone. I guess Sand Slash. And then take it off and give it back to Gyarados. Because, you know, dark moves. And now let's take a look at the trainer list again here. For the gym... Orangru's not an issue whatsoever. The Flittle, Dwogen, Glowing Ponyta should not be an issue. Pissimian... I would be forced to use Hex PP. It's like the... Ooh, Pomo... Let's see. Pomo, Girder, Pancham... The only thing that would make things awkward is if you send Girder in second. I think I'll be fine. Got my potions. 4 Lapis Berries should be enough for this gauntlet. Assuming I have the ability to switch out items later. And I should be all set. So Sneasel should be fine. Now, to let you know the rules, this gym is unique as it's a trainer gauntlet. Once you enter, you cannot leave until all trainers and the gym leader are defeated. If you try to leave, all trainers will reset. Are you prepared for the challenge? Yes, I am. Good luck, and remember to heal up with potions and strategize your moves. Yep. So you can choose who to battle, which is really good. So I'm gonna battle this dude's Oranguru first. Oh, I didn't hear you approach. You want to battle, huh? I suppose my Oranguru and I could use a break from our books. $20 PP on Feint Attack. The Oranguru's bulky, so I don't think I can one-shot it, but this can two-shot. Get Feint Attack back, you do nothing, and Feint Attack for the KO. So I can battle you in your Dwogen, Flittle, and Galarian Ponyta. Listen to them brawling and shouting over there. This side of the gym is for those of us with sharper minds. Ponyta. Gonna Feint Attack. Hopefully you don't have Jump Kick or something stupid like that. Because that's something I did not consider. But you're not bulky, so you go down. Power Yard using Dwogen guaranteed. Yep. And I'm gonna go straight for the Feint Attack, 2-hit KO anyways. Or one-shot. That works too. Not planning on using Sneasel for the next 2 fights. Simeon is next. This is the only one that can potentially get a little tricky. I don't think you can do much to Noctowl, so I will go Knockout. I will be using one of my Lapis Berries eventually to heal up Noctowl's Hex. And I'll Will-O-Wisp it for the better accuracy. Come on, we're about to hit our personal lift record. Alright, gonna use Will-O-Wisp. Focused energy. Okay, that's not great. I forget, did they raise Will-O-Wisp's accuracy in this game? I think it is. It's 85, I think it used to be 75. So, Hex. Focus energy, you can't do anything. You're a normal type now. Alright, well I can't do anything to you then. But you can't do anything back. Alright, so let's go Basket Legion. If you're only using focus energy, you must have nothing to hit me with. Aqua Tail. You have a berry. And there's Pomo, Girder, and Pancham. So I think it's just going to be 50-50, but it's going to be Pommel or Pancham first. So I'm going to go Sand Slash. I'm going to take the expert belt off of you. And I'll give it to you. In case of Pommel. Let's go, we're unstoppable. Yep, there's Pomo. Do you even gain the fighting typing yet? Yes, you do. So we're gonna Magnitude. 9, that's a one-shot. Girder. You know what? I can stay in for a little bit. Gonna Magnitude. 9. That'll be enough to KO you though. Nope. No kick. It's fine. You know, let's not even play around too much. I'm just gonna Crush Claw twice. Yep, low kick again, does nothing. And you get KO'd. Part of me thought I was going to be needing more potions than that, if I'm being honest. I don't even think I need to use a Electroberry since I only used one Hex. Right, well, berries, hang on. Chesto Berry. Give me it to everyone that has access to rest. Except maybe Aeron, who probably doesn't need it. Give a Chesto Berry to you as well. We use regular potions to heal. I really need to think carefully about my items for the gym leader. Because obviously I'm leading you. I'm only one hex down. So you only have one hyper potion. Hopefully I'll be able to 1v1 you in time. If I decide to use Noctowl for anyone else... I don't think anything else here is going to help me, really. Probably as good as it's gonna get, because Noctowl, like, you're fine against Heracross. Probably 1v1 it easily. Sneasel, Gyarados can 1v1. Unknown, I could probably just use any Pokemon that doesn't have 4 times weakness to bait out what hidden power it is. Or Squeezing Glare is a psychic move. Gothorita, Sneasel counters that. Meditite gets countered by Basculin. Same thing with Noctowl. Palmo gets countered by Sandslash. Stanler gets countered by Aeron. And with Eagle Eye, I have nothing to worry about. Mienfoo gets countered by Ghost. I really want to use a Luck Berry just to help that one Hex PP. In case I need it. And we can buy Lapo Berries whenever we need to. It's probably a huge waste. But I'm using it. Just in case. Other than that, I don't think anyone else needs special berry. I could probably give one. I could probably give a Citrus Berry to Sandslash over the Expert Belt. And now everyone has an item. You get your Chesto Berries, you got a Spell Tag. Citrus Berry, Eviolite, Black Glasses. I think Black Glasses is really all you need. Alright, I think I'm ready. But the most crucial thing, do not miss your first Will-O-Wisp. Here we go. Let's get Heracross back on screen here. Oh, it looks like you've completed my trainer gauntlet. Only truly impressive trainers are able to do that and still approach me. After seeing your moves in Sayer's Lair, I've been wanting to face you in battle. Let's see if you're all you're cracked up to be. Yep, there's your Heracross, which is gonna Mega turn 1. Which means we need 2 Will-O-Wisp. You don't Mega. Oh, is this an older update of the game? In the dock, at least? In which case, I know what Mega is. I'm gonna Hex once, then rest, then Hex again. Rest up. That's a crit. There's a rest. Oh, I might realize what's going to happen in the face battle if I'm not careful. I got enough health back. I can use Hex safely. No crits, and we're fine, yep. Gotharita. Alright, so that gets hard countered by Sneasel. Yeah, Future Sight, Embargo. I'm chilling. If you ever plan on using Future Sight, I could just time it out. Yep, wait for Future Sight to land. So I'll start by sending up Home Claws. Yep, Embargo. It's just black glasses. I was going to one-shot regardless. Wait for Future Sight to land. I'm gonna feint attack. Yep. Here comes the Future Sight. It doesn't affect. Now that I stall that out, I'm gonna feint attack. I have no intentions on sweeping with Sneasel. Next, Meditate. Alright. You're gonna Force Palm, Sandbasket Legion. And honestly, I might even just take the Confusion hit. Or just eat the Detect, whatever it's going to use. That's fine. Just want to save Shower Force PP just in case I need it. Even though I don't think I will need it. This might even one-shot. Yep. Next. Unknown. Yep, that's just Crunch. Get that out of here. Unknown Arg. You survived. That's fine. Yes, Waste Sniper Potion. Alright, now hear me out. Because I think I know where her ace is going to be. I send in Sneasel. Because you're probably going to Freezing Glare again. Yep. Feint Attack. And now I have basically no info on her ace Pokemon because it's not going to be Mienfoo. Because she didn't Mega. Is it what I think it is? It is still Mienfoo. Okay, that was underwhelming. She just did not Mega Evolve her Heracross for some reason. And of course, you can do nothing. So, Vascular Legion. There's the Drain Punch. And let's just Shadow Force. You try to detect. How silly. I Shadow Force. Goodbye. Alright, so no Mega Evolution apparently. Incredible. Your Pokemon dance in perfect sync. I received the Wisdom Badge from Terpsichore. Allows you to use Surf outside of battle. Take this with me. TM53. Is that Drain Punch? Power Punch. Should be able to handle the seas of Ilios with your Pokemon. Your next badge is East. Pass Marmaro Island to the sister island of Marini. Gym 4 is now complete. Gym 5 is now active. Okay, before I even do anything else, let's set this to noon. Grab our Formantis. Let's get our candies going. Next level cap. 31. Don't use growth. Well, since growth actually hurts me because of my contrary. Leaf Blade already. And get rid of Leafage. Bug Bite, better than Fury Cutter. But I'll get rid of Big Drain. Set the give it a Fury Cutter. And now, Fomantis evolves. There's our Lurantis. Petal Blizzard. Now we get rid of Razor Leaf. And get you up to 31. You learn Air Slash, please. Extra Sensory, fine. I get Extra Sensory instead of Air Slash or Air Cutter. You know, moves that you really needed. Speaking of moves that someone really needs, I can reteach Facade later if need be. No Scary Face. Frost Poison. Yeah, take that over Fury Cutter, I guess. I think Fury Cutter's kind of run its course. Ooh. Get rid of Night or Crush Claw. Now Aeron. No takedown. Ooh, Stomping Tantrum. I can reteach Rest if need be. Metal Sound, you. And no Evolution because you evolve at 32. Look at that. We got 12 Pokemon at our disposal. Along with the fully evolved starter in just a little bit. I'm gonna see if the evolution method for Sneasel's still the same. Yep, Razor Claw. So let's get everyone else up to the level cap. No whirlwind. Knockoff. Way better than Feint Attack. Oh, I should actually be careful with Poliwhirl. Let me see how I get Politoed. I'm gonna straight up use the King's Rock right on you right now. You should have Bubble Beam already, right? Yeah, you got Bubble Beam. Even though you can get Belly Drum at 37 as a Poliwhirl, I don't know if I want that. I don't think there's really too much harm in just leveling you up for now. I'm not even learning any new moves anyways, even after you evolve. At least when it comes to this level cap. Psy Shock, better than Psy Beam. Palmy, there's a Palmo. Now we just need a Thunderstone for Palmot. Is it bad that I really don't want Arm Thrust? But we'll teach it anyways. Here, Nuzzle, I guess. Yeah, it's great. Let's give it a bite. Nuzzle's infinitely better. Oh. Palmot's 1,000 steps as followers still. It has to be leveled up afterwards. Oopsies. Oh my god. Almost forgot the piece of resistance. Let me see if you learn any moves at 31 before you evolve you. Nope, it's safe to evolve. Okay. Finally get a fully evolved starter. Not really a huge fan of that sprite, not gonna lie. Jarlock. Isn't that weaker than Crunch? It's the same thing. Prevents the user and the target from escaping. Nope. Actually, I might keep Lurantis for now. Aaron, even though you have a real life, they could go in the box. I guess Sneasel. And of course, we always keep Basculin. Basculegion. Yeah, sorry for Alligator. Get a good water move, then we'll talk. We are water dark. But still, get a bit of water move, then we'll start talking. Our team's coming together wonderfully. Well, let's take a look at our next area of interest. After Sofo City. Where do we need to go? Sea Stream, Marmaro Island, Irene Island. So we keep going east. Alright, let's just see if we get one encounter before ending off the stream. Feel free to pay your respects here. What's this area here? Suicune! Air around the statue has a slight chilly haze. Godlike Pokemon lost to time. What? Warm as a shining coal. Hey, yep, Sylvia. No. Alright, so that place is nothing, means nothing to us for now. Hey, it's me. I've never even been to the beach yet. Oh, hi. People at Keepos Town are looking for strong trainers, knowledgeable about Pokemon. You never been to Keepos Town, have you? It's really accessible by boat. Time for a detour. Hey. Looks like Press came through. I run the Sunset Wildlife Conservation Center here, which provides a refugee for Pokemon. Alright, so this makes more sense. Based on what the doc is saying. We run a conservation-focused Pokemon zoo. It helps gather money to fund our work. We've run into trouble recently, as Team Chimera led a raid and took all our Pokemon from our facility to use in their research in their schemes. Come, I'll show you the result. Magnemite. You never visited this part of the Ilios region before, have you? This is Keepos Town. It's a quiet town outside the conservation center. But the tourism the zoo brings here helps keep the town afloat. It makes this catastrophe even more, well, catastrophic. Follow along. Pokemon Center. Here's our main building. Team Chimera didn't do much physical damage. Maintain slip in. Suppose I can't delay any longer. Let's go inside. Chimera didn't show much interest in our tools and research papers, so everything here is intact. In your own time, please be sure to introduce yourself to everyone here. We're all looking forward to working with you. I'm getting ahead of myself. I see the Pokemon Zoo, also by the Conservation Center, where it remains a bit anyways. A giraffe rig. This giraffe rig was just about the only Pokemon not taken by Team Chimera. We lost over 24 Pokemon in a single night. Giraffe rig was only saved by the Pokemon dwelling in the small cave. They just refused to come out since. Maybe he's waiting for a strong trainer such as yourself. Let's look at some of the empty exhibits. Our zoo has a wide variety of Pokemon habitats, but unfortunately, they've been left barren. Team Chimera is long gone, with the stolen Pokemon scattered to the wind. We need your help to repopulate these Pokemon enclosures. Each enclosure has 2 informational signposts. The brown signs have information about the Pokemon in exhibits. If there's an open space, you can deposit a Pokemon fitting the enclosure. But remember, any donated Pokemon will be permanently in this exhibit. The green signs provide extra information about an exhibit, which can clue you in on what Pokemon fit best. Fates, look at the time. I apologize for talking your ear off. Here's a small gift from me. 10 Ultra Balls, thank you. Make sure to donate extra Pokemon you capture on your journey to help reinvigorate the Conservation Center. Quest Zookeeper is now active. Now, we will not be doing the quest, but if you do it, you get the reward of Ogerpon, which is a legendary, so we're not using it. Which is what I'm assuming is the Pokemon inside of that cave. An egg. Alright, we're almost at time, so I'm gonna heal up first. And we're gonna see what encounters we can get here before ending off the stream. So, other than Ogerpon, you have options. 70% Shoulder or 30% Tentacle with Old Rod. 60% Psyduck. 20% Scrub and Finneon with Good Rod. Surfing will give you Tentacle, Finneon, Corsola, and Galarian Corsola. Now, we don't have a lot of encounters in the grass. But we do have 20% Magnemite, Eevee, and Igglybuff, 10% Timber and Pikachu, 8% Steenie, 5% Doduo Stantler, 2% Beautifly. At nighttime, 20% Magnemite, Eevee, Stunky, 10% Timber, Pikachu, 8% Pumpkaboo, 5% Doduo Stantler, 2% Dustox. Alright, so I'm going to go straight for the nighttime encounters. Those are just infinitely better. Especially since we get Pokemon like Pumpkaboo. But let's hope we can get something lucky here. Here, let me get that Chesto Berry off of you. Can we get something good? Even Stunky's not bad because you only have 1 weakness. Which hasn't even been that common as of lately. That took a while. Yeah, Stunky. We take the skunk. 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 You know, let's just dusk up all this thing. There we go. Nice and easy. It's also been a very long time since I last used a Stunky. Got a little confused per second by the front sprite that's in the box. Not a great nature or Ivy's, but could be worse. Stench may cause foes to flinch. Could probably stack that with King's Rock. Fate, Acid Spray, Bite Slash. Will at least get you up to the level cap. Toxic. That's amazing. I think I'm gonna get rid of Faint. Bite Slash. Better than Bite. What TMs can you even learn? I'm assuming nothing that's useful. Yeah, probably not. Alright, so you can stay in the box until you become a Skuntank. So we'll heal up one more time. And we'll call it there. Because, as of right now, it looks like our time is up. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Oh, wait. I wonder, can we give this keystone back to our buddy here? This really should be the last thing I should be able to do. Is it keep us down? No, I'm already here. Sofo City. Yeah, we're not gonna mess around too much with that. Let's see, can I give this back to you? If you're still here. Sorry for saying you're on such a dangerous quest. I'm afraid not much about battler. Oh, you got it? The aura radiating around it. It can only mean one thing. My hunch was correct. The keystone allows skilled trainers to unlock the powers of Mega Evolution, temporarily changing a Pokemon into an incredibly powerful form. There are only a few of these in the Ilios region. Most keystones have already been claimed by gym leaders and a few powerful trainer families. I suppose it makes sense that one was hidden in Saturn's lair from ancient times, though. I want you to keep the keystone. Team Chimera is clearly trying to grow in power, so the safest place for it would be with a skilled trainer like you. What a wreck. I'm glad you were here to help. There's been way too much excitement for me, so I'll be bringing Dusko back to the university. I have something for you we've been working on in the lab. Take this. Surf! Yay! Alright. Oh, I'll be collecting Megastones for you. You son of a gun. Alright, because now you're making me wonder. So let's go to Kalami City. I think this is the closest area. To our starting town. Yep, back home. Now... first progress reward of a nugget. Loaded dice, which helps with multi-hit moves. Do more research. I believe they allow trainers to make evolve Pokemon battle. Yes. Bye. Now. Alright, so I'm only gonna buy the Megastones that I know I can use. A whole bunch of ZA Megas. Nah. Oh my god, we can actually Mega Evolve for Alligator now. And Noctowl. Mandibuzz, new Mega for Heliolisk, new Mega for Ribombee, new one for Weirdeer, new one for, nope, it's not, new one for Phalanx, it's an old one, and new one for Tinkaton. Man, I need money. Alright, so we need to make more money. Right, but when we do, we'll be back at that shop. Maybe soon. But as of right now, it looks like our time is up. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time with more pinball progress. Peace.